Make it hurricane on it. Tie it up, put a chain on it. Make you cry like a baby, yeah. Okay. I wonder if it's gonna like, oh no, if I'll get copyrighted or whatever. We'll see about that. Okay. Welcome in, you guys. I had a really good nap earlier, so I feel very refreshed. Spirit did tell me I'd be making two videos today, and I was like, wow, okay. Because not every video I post is for every person that comes across my channel. So you may subscribe to my channel because you watch a video, it really, really resonates, but then there may be another video that doesn't resonate for you. And that's normal and that's okay. So just letting you know that that's kind of how it works with that. I work with different collectives and I'm just a messenger. So facing the shadow, whoa. Hmm. So your shadow is letting people get you worked up, okay? Or going online and getting worked up over things online, or letting one negative comment keep you down. Letting one thing that somebody said to you keep you down. That's your shadow, okay? Um, it feels like you get really angry and riled up and you can't stop yourself from responding. The sins of the flowers, number 24. Aw, some part of you feels like your anger is a curse because it has led to some pretty unfortunate things in your life, specifically on a personal level, like you've seen yourself react in certain ways that you know are not true to who you are, just simply because of the ancestral cycle that you're breaking is one of anger and bitter and like bitterness and shame. I'm smelling the library. I smelled the library back home. Hmm. So it's interesting because you're gonna find yourself being more open to expressing your anger, but in healthier ways. Instead of feeling like shame for your anger, finding a healthy way to express your anger and give it a place to exist because it's going to exist in here if it doesn't have to have a place to exist out here. Does that make sense? Like, okay. Okay, you have the death card. Okay. The threshold. One more. The many faces of nature. Nature is wild. Nature is free. Nature is many things, okay? There are beautiful places in nature where it's very peaceful, but there are also volcanoes, okay? all of which serve a purpose. So if we can look at nature as an example, right? Nature is a good example. I like to think of the ocean when I think about emotions that rhymed, but I like to think about how sometimes when you go to the water, it's peaceful and it is kind of like a steady flow of the currents and all that. But then there's days where it's stormy and the waves crash down pretty hard. You've been having a couple of those days recently, is what I'm being told, where the waves have been crashing down pretty fucking hard. And it's because you've started to open your heart more. You're realizing not all the things you thought were important are important. There were certain things that you were like hyper fixating on. There's this energy of like letting go, of feeling the need to rush towards a certain outcome. Rather, let the door open in front of you and let yourself move through it without actually feeling like you're having to put effort into moving your feet. I don't know how to describe this. It is so natural. Whatever this is, whatever process, rebirth, thank you. Death and rebirth, it's basically it's basically the have you ever looked back on your life and been like, who I used to be is so different from who I am now? Well, you went through many, many transformations to get to this point. And you're going to keep going through them, and you're done going through the transformation that has to do with other people, learning lessons with other people, right? Like learning about how to create healthy relationships. It feels like relationships and friendships, feels like you've learned a lot about that. And what you're learning next is how to let yourself be fully embodied and authentic and brave with with how you express yourself. You're going to move differently moving forward. It's natural. It's a new timeline um where you are more vocal with your feelings, but you don't feel so scared to express yourself because now your anger has an outlet, or because you are about to find an outlet for your anger. Part of what has made it hard for you to come out into the world and be yourself is the fact that you've had some stuff below the surface that you were needing to deal with on a personal level. You had to be alone with some things, and I feel like you gave yourself that. Now there's an opening into a new life for yourself, well, like I said, it's a new timeline. It's different activities that you do. It's different people that you spend time with. It's new energies. You're really tired of those old energies coming around and stinking up the place, like whatever that means. It could be like self-doubt that comes up a lot for you. And you're like, I'm tired of that stinking up my party. Like, I'm gonna be more celebratory and proud of myself. Confirmation. Oh, look at that. Okay. They're telling me to pull from the Crow Tarot. Let's get these cards kind of to the side. Thank you. Um, you have the Nine of Wands, the Death card. You got Death in that deck. You literally got the Death card in that deck. It's come out twice for you. That's how big of a transformation this is. It's a big one. It's like It's like your inner world is finally opening up, and all the negativity that you carried about yourself is sort of spilling out, but that means you don't have to deal with it anymore. If it's leaving your system, just let it leave your system. And if you feel a little crummy or nervous or anxious, like right now, and you're kind of feeling your walls up, don't worry, that is going to change very soon. It's just that there's a little bit of old stagnant energy that has to make its way out of your system for you to feel the good things that are around you and are happening. Um, Three of Swords. Okay, so, hmm, wow. Spirit is proud of how you've been persevering. You've been persevering through a lot of pain, maybe. Maybe that's what this feeling is of like everything is spilling out and the waves are crashing down, but I have so much to do. I have so much to do and the waves are crashing down and I'm really tired. But I know that it's all worth it. And spirit is breathing life back into me. Like I can see spirit like putting you in situations where you get to smell the fresh air. I can see spirit, mm, spirit's like, this is so beautiful, actually. You are coming into union like with your inner child and all of your dreams and all the things that make you happy. And it's bringing a lot of emotions up for you because you have always wanted certain things, but maybe there's been a lot of disappointment, and so you're kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work out. There is one goal in particular that you're feeling maybe a little discouraged about because it just hasn't come into fruition. And you're like, this is the one thing I feel like could really change things for me. Is there a reason why I can't seem to make it work? Let's see. What do you have? You have the Temperance card. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, listen, it's very interesting what I'm getting here. It feels like the more you, oh, you definitely have loved ones on the other side that are trying to bring this manifestation to you, and they're going to get it to you. It's just about divine timing, and that's the thing about the Temperance card, which is it is hard. It's one of those things you have to be patient with. But I promise once you get it, you're gonna be like, I don't even remember what it was like to not have it. Like I'm leaving that timeline in the past. I'm letting go of it. What will it be like once you receive this blessing? Now, I'm going to be very blunt with how this comes through. For someone here, you are maybe struggling with fertility, like actual getting pregnant. For others of you, you're struggling to find a job. Um, and there's also, it could be a number of things, but what they're highlighting is the struggle. They're highlighting that it has been a struggle. You are achy and tired, but trust me, it's almost over. I can feel it. I really can. Um, the feeling of struggle is what you're leaving behind. Um, I've noticed when building a really solid foundation, you have to take your time and you have to move a lot slower because if you want it to be solid and last for a long time, you have to put a lot of time and energy into building that stability for yourself. And I think for you guys, it really is feeling like your foundation is becoming more stable. Um, that's what the death transformation is. That's what the rebirth is about. You're being born into the person that doesn't feel stuck in one place, but rather the person that feels like they are stable enough to create adventure as well as other opportunities. So, um, you're going through a full all-encompassing transformation. It's like when I'm on YouTube and I'm looking up subliminals. If you don't know what a subliminal is, you should do your own research into that. But it's like when I'm on YouTube and I'm looking up lucky girl syndrome subliminals, but then one pops up that says all in one subliminal, where it's like a subliminal for finances, it's a subliminal for a clear mind, like that's the kind of transformation you're going through. So like spirit almost, it's very interesting, has this subliminal going on in the background in your subconscious where your angels are pouring tons of positivity into your auric field. And your spirit team is sending you so much. I can't even explain this. So much confirmation and validation that you're on the right path, basically rewarding you when you do something good. That's the only way I know how to put it. Like, if you are generous, then Spirit's gonna give you, you're gonna find 50 bucks on the ground outside. Say you like give somebody $25 to put gas in their tank, Spirit's gonna give you $50. So like, I don't know. I feel good about whatever it is you are working on or like whatever you're building, because there is this energy of building and stability. It's just that you maybe don't feel totally good about it or safe with it simply because of how hard it feels sometimes, in order to get things done. But, Spirit is not going to let you ignore your feelings or not care for your emotional state. They want you to be free of the past emotions that could be holding you back. So, people are going to be surprised at how well you're doing because of this, because you've been in this for so long. And then it's going to be like, boom, the death card. Um, all of a sudden you dyed your hair, you moved houses, you got a new car. Like I swear, it's almost like move that bus. I'm thinking of that renovation show where they renovate the old houses and then they move the bus and you're like, whoa, that's like a new house. Like that's what I'm getting with you. Like your energy's going through that transformation. You're also going through a physical 3D transformation in your life. And so that's meant to feel a little bit like stretchy and uncomfortable and like spirits doing a bunch of things you don't understand fully, but you're like, okay, I'll go with it. You guys are fully surrendered because Spirit put you in that spot, because Spirit loves you. Let's see what else you need to hear. Thank you guys for being so kind and being here. Thank you so much for 79 or 80 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. You're the best. I'm just trying to help people with these messages, so please be nice, be kind in the comments. Or I will block you and delete you. I don't care if you're a subscriber. If you're rude, you don't get to stay a subscriber. All right. You have the Nine of Pentacles. This is what I'm telling you. You go from the Nine of Wands to the last card in the reading, the Nine of Pentacles. That is the transformation. It's like the Three of Swords is the discomfort and the pain that comes along with change. And the Temperance is the I'm being patient, I'm keeping my mind, I'm trying to keep myself tempered and emotionally regulated along the way. And Spirit's like just a little bit longer until you start to see this because I know you're like, well, I've been putting in the work for quite some time. When am I going to see this? Because I know it's there. I know I feel the energy of it. Where is it? And Spirit, are you wanting me to pull any more oracle or tarot cards for this reading? One more tarot card. This we can pull another tarot card for a clarifier, and then we're gonna close the reading out there. Okay, thank you. You have the Page of Cups. Yes, you. Okay, hold on. You are gonna be the winner here. I don't know how else to put this. You are gonna be financially successful and abundant. You are gonna be noticed. You are gonna get basically the crown. Okay, you're winning prom queen. You are being put in the spotlight. You're going to become successful overnight or have this illusion, or Spirit's going to give you sort of this experience of having everything you want just kind of hit you. That's what I'm being told. Because of the harshness and the struggle that you've had to deal with, it's you sort of need it on a karmic level to balance out the scale so that way you don't get really, if I'm being honest, like depressed, because this kind of transformation, it really does, it drains you. So Spirit's like, we don't want you to get so drained and so jaded and so like, that you don't, that you aren't happy doing what you're doing. So let's continue. We're going to continue to bless you as long as you continue to bless yourself by believing in yourself and going after your dreams and your goals and putting your heart and soul out there to the world. So, you're becoming more expressive, more understanding of what it is you're going after and why you're going after it. And so by you staying on that path, what do we get? We get the Page of Cups. We get a lot of different things. We get a lot of different things. We'll look at the bottom. The Queen of Swords is reversed. Fucking thank God, okay? The Queen of Swords is being in the reverse makes me feel like it's like when it's finally summer vacation and you check your bank account and you're like, wait, I actually have a lot of money in my bank account. What do I want to go do? And it's funny because it's also winter or fall. No, sorry, it's fall. It feels like winter today. It's fall. And but there's still this energy of um I'm coming up, you better get this party started, basically. Um yeah, yeah, it feels good. It feels good. It feels like this is when you're gonna thrive. Like you're going to start to thrive a lot more. Um, People want to work with you a lot. You need to know that. And I don't just mean career. I mean, people want to be in your life so bad that they will get uncomfortable in order to stay with you because you are struggling. So they're like, you know what, this person needs me to be uncomfortable with them because they're going through this sort of by themselves. And they're in the mud, and I know I don't really want to get muddy, but let me just really quick, I'm gonna walk in there and give them a hug. That's what I'm feeling. You know what I mean? You don't expect people to feel like shit while you feel like shit, but you do want to know that they're with you. And people are going to be going as far as, putting themselves in the mud to help you. And that's not something you should feel shame for. I don't know how else to put that. It feels as though like people will have uncomfortable, vulnerable conversations with you if that's what you need. If you need to have a conversation about something that you're like, are you sure you want to talk about this with me? It's kind of deep. Like, just talk about it, just get it out. Let people be there for you, like be vulnerable, be open. And if people don't like that, they're not your people and they shouldn't be around. And that's just the truth, okay? So just be yourself. Um, all right, that's what I'm feeling for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you need information on how to book a private session, you can check the description box below. If the video was helpful, please subscribe, like the video, comment if you feel drawn to, and share it if you would like. You can engage with the channel. That helps a lot. Um, don't forget to follow my TikTok account at Satori Safe Space. That's also linked below. You guys can go look me up, go find me there, follow me. And you can watch my live streams that I do every day over there. So I hope this reading was helpful for y'all. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.